Ah yes, the start to another beautiful RimWorld colony. However, this time it's going to be a little bit different. Within this colony and throughout this video, we are going to be playing RimWorld, but we are not going to be building. So the first thing that I did, I noticed that our colonist was improperly named, so I decided to give her a more accurate name, if you will. Normally in a RimWorld colony, this is the part where you'll probably start mining into a mountain, cut down some trees, build a little cabin or the start of some mountain base or some shit like that. However, of course, we cannot afford that luxury. The main goal here is going to be to find us a place with a roof, a little place to live. We may even have to steal someone's. Now, to do so, of course, we're going to need weapons, such as this beautiful sturdy tree branch I found. I know what you're thinking, Rat Knight, why are you using a log to defend yourself when you could obviously craft a bow? It's not building, it's crafting. That is a very good point. However, I would have to build a crafting spot, so we're not doing it. Now, of course, with nothing but a log in her possession, Bob wasn't going to be able to kill any massive animals for food, so she decided to hunt a rat. After she gently pet it on the head a few times with her massive log, it ended up taking a little snooze, and now she could eat it whole. After having her little rat snack late in the evening, she was all tuckered out, so she went to take a little snooze on a pile of steel she had been digging out of the mountain. Now, realistically, there's nothing we can really do with that steel. We can't build things out of it, nor can we craft, because that would require us to build a crafting spot. However, we can trade it with local factions, which is what we decided to do. The only issue being with that is I didn't realize at the time, but she doesn't really have any pockets, so she can't carry a lot of steel. I thought we were going to make a lot of money, but yeah, we would only get 64 silver for the steel that we could carry, meaning we would have to make a lot of trips back and forth to actually get any armor or anything like that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that seemed extremely boring, so I decided that we would have to figure something else out. Luckily for me, though, something else figured us out. That didn't make any sense. But yeah, as you saw, we have a trader and he's not willing to buy our steel. I wonder if we could maybe come to an arrangement. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But hey, look at all the new cool stuff we have. We have some meals, we have some components, and we have a gun. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. We have a burqa now, so we're not naked all the time. That's cool. You know what? I also see some runes nearby with doors that we can claim, so we don't have to build, and we might be able to beat this challenge. Oh, there's no roof. Okay, well, I suppose we'll just have to keep pressing on. At the moment, we have a mad squirrel coming to attack us. Thankfully, though, it turns out the squirrel is allergic to bullets, and after we fed him a few, he died. Ha! What are the odds of that? Such a coincidence. It was around this time, though, that I had realized with fall and winter coming up very quickly, if we don't move somewhere where there really is no fall or winter, we're going to end up freezing to death. So, in our quest for a pre-built home, we ended up settling in the desert. It was a perfect, beautiful place. There was plenty of sand and small foxes that we could murder and eat whole. Yes sirree, Bob. This was the place for us. We found some runes to sleep in for the night, and then after awakening, I noticed that Bob had a little bit of a tummy ache from the raw fox she ate. But she'll be fine. Sure, she's vomiting up her intestines, but it's nothing a blunt can't solve. After getting just a tiny bit high, she was feeling quite a bit better, so she decided to start planting our very first rice plants. However, there's also another reason we chose this location. It is close to a village of tribespeople that we can actually trade with. Now, they don't have any great armor or anything like that, but that's okay. We can buy food and other junk. We ended up getting this really cool mask. Those suckers, I would have paid double for it. But after that, we didn't really do much. We just kind of went back to planting our rice so we would have some food fairly soon, up until we ended up getting a trade caravan, which was perfect timing because shortly after they arrived, we ended up having a waster pirate who came to kill us. Luckily, we ran to hide within the ranks of the trade caravan, but that sick son of a bitch destroyed our only table that we had claimed. Oh, you'll pay for that. The pirate came looking for us, but luckily we were hidden within the tribespeople, who then began attacking the pirate, knocking them to the ground. That table was my one and only friend. Well, that was fun. Let's smoke a joint. I just want to say for a moment I do not condone the use of illegal substances, but this is a video game. We can smoke and kill whatever we want. Now, in the meantime, though, since we can't actually build a building to live in, I decided to dig out a cave. Technically, we're still outside, though, because I can't build a door, but it's the best we can do. We ended up harvesting our very first rice crop. Finally, no more having to eat animal carcasses in the forest. I mean, We're still gonna do it though. But no self-respecting carcass eater would be caught dead living in this filthy dump. So we decided to have Bob start sprucing the place up a little bit. We also decided that we would have good old Bob here dig out some components from the side of the hill. It's time to start doing a bit more trading with these tribes people. Just after returning home though, we had another waster who is going to come and try to kill us. No worries though, we shot them. This is a good time to mention though something I haven't been showing a lot of, but which is constantly happening. Bob is constantly having mental breaks because she's constantly outside. She hates sleeping outside in the rain and all that shit. Just as well also due to the fact that we can't build a fire, so we're constantly getting food poisoning and all the other horrible things that you can normally take care of quite easily when you're able to build. After some time had passed though, we ended up getting the quest that people either love or they hate. Yes, it is the deserter quest, to which we quickly accepted so that we could have the deserter join us here. Just after they joined us, the soldier that was hunting down the deserter also came. They had one of those silly little flop hats on. I hope we don't get blood all over it. I'd love to try it out. As they approached, we hid behind our stone chunks that I was using like sandbags. The rat is smart. Anyway though, we ended up downing them and then we came upon them. And luckily the flop hat was still intact. Perfect! Now all we had to do was strip it from them and then kill them. And I must say, our outfit looks mighty spiffy, especially that nice flop hat. We ended up finding the outpost that this Imperial manhunter had come from and decided that we would go and attack it. We arrived at the Imperial outpost shortly thereafter where we saw this shuttle, which is really cool. I've never seen this shuttle before when attacking an outpost. So we decided to start shooting at it to see what would happen or what it would drop if we destroyed it, but unfortunately they started attacking us before we could destroy it, so we had to slaughter them. And during the gunfight, my beautiful shuttle took off, never to be seen again. I was so enraged by this, I ordered Bob to blast him right between the eyes. To which she did. We then took our sweet time peppering the absolute shit out of this minigun turret with our bullets until it exploded. We then began exploring the area, the outpost, and there wasn't really anything too interesting here, but I actually soon realized that we could live here. This place was exactly what we have been looking for this entire time. A pre-built home, essentially, with a roof and all the essentials. So we decided to call this new outpost home. And just like that, my friends, we have achieved our goals without building a single thing in RimWorld. I'm pretty proud of this. It was very fun, of course. I originally had the goal of maybe trying to beat the game like that, but I don't know. After playing it for a little while, I kind of got bored. So this is what we have. I mean, it's very fun. I like tying my hand behind my back, essentially, you know, metaphorically to play the game. But I don't know, after a while I was like, yeah, I just want to record something else, and play something else. But this was fun. But my friends, I hope you've had as much fun as I have, and I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you all ever so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.